Sue Bird won 4 WNBA championships. She was an All-Star 13 times, one of the more decorated basketball players in history, and also a 5-time Olympic gold medalist. Just named USA Basketball Women's National Team Managing Director. That's a hell of a title there. Is that on your business card? And what exactly does that mean, Sue?
Sue Bird, the new managing director of Team USA Basketball, just had a major fan moment. And no, it wasn't about music or Taylor Swift. It was all about Caitlin Clark, the WNBA's rising star known for her deep three-point shots. Sue didn't just give her props, she basically gave her a love letter in basketball form. If there were an MVP for admiration, Sue would win easily. But what exactly did she say, and why is the whole sports world buzzing? Oh, and did she just drop a hint about the 2028 Olympics?
Managing director, it's basically what Grant Hill did for the men's team. So like a GM, pick the coach, pick the players, and then win some gold medals.
Caitlin Clark didn't just get a compliment, she got basketball knighted. But instead of a sword and throne, she received something even more rare, the Sue Bird seal of approval. Sue Bird doesn't need a crown. Her legacy includes WNBA championships, Olympic gold medals, and the kind of leadership that could command a room with just one look. She's the ultimate playmaker, a quiet storm on the court who's led teams to victory like a maestro with a basketball now. She's in awe of Caitlin Clark. This isn't just praise, it's a powerful moment. A legend recognizing the rise of the next big thing. It feels like a torch is being passed, and that torch is blazing. If you're hyped about Caitlin Clark making it to the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles, drop a CC gold medal in the comments below. Let's go.
Beaver, as you mentioned, took on Brazil back in Iowa. Caitlin's logo shot. I mean, she outdid she logoed the logo. Now they got to put a new logo down.
You guys, I think one of the things I love about Caitlin the most is her understanding and like willingness to like meet the moment and like do the thing that she knows everyone wants her to do.
She knows what the people...
When Sue Bird speaks, the basketball world doesn't just listen, it rewinds, takes notes, and replays it twice. So when she spoke about Caitlin Clark, it wasn't a simple she's talented, it was more like, she is the moment. Sue didn't just give a compliment, she delivered a full-on tribute that felt more like a prophecy than praise. It wasn't casual, it was powerful. The kind of statement that makes you stop and realize, we're watching the rise of a generational star.
I mean, I couldn't agree more. She knows it, and so does everybody else. The ratings for this game were 1.28 million. The game was on ESPN. It peaked at 1.6, and she only played like 18 minutes. Wow. So the Caitlin Clark effect is back. Seeing her play since the fall. I'm sure everybody was hyped.
To be fair, Sue Bird isn't someone who's easily impressed. This is a woman who turned UConn into a dynasty, shredded defenses with ease, probably while texting mid-crossover, and still found time to stack up 5 Olympic gold medals, all while leading with calm precision and laser-focused. She's played against the greats, mentored rising stars, and seen plenty of hype come and go. So when Sue Bird looks at Caitlin Clark and says, "This is different," you don't just believe her, you feel it in your bones.
And then, of course, there was an adorable moment where basically all the Brazilian players were asking for her autograph and trying to take pictures. There's also a really cute moment where, I think in their shoot-around, they tried to hit a shot from that logo.
When Sue Bird endorsed Caitlin Clark, it wasn't subtle. It was like Da Vinci walking into a gallery, spotting a high school painting, and saying, "Frame this." It was Serena Williams pausing mid-serve to watch a junior match and giving a nod of approval. This wasn't about potential. It was a full recognition of greatness. And in sports, that kind of nod, that's gold. It's legacy, influence, and credibility, the kind you can't earn from just highlight reels. Now, let's add a little Olympic drama. Everyone remembers Caitlin Clark's shocking snub from the 2024 roster, a move that left fans stunned and critics questioning how the most talked-about player in the game didn't make the cut. That call, made under Cheryl Reeve's leadership, caused serious backlash, but now Sue Bird is in charge, and her words don't sound like someone ready to leave Clark off the 2028 Olympic team. Not even close.
I'd rather watch paint dry. I'd rather watch dirt just be moved around. Because Caitlin Clark's not on the team. If she's there, it's appointment TV. You people, whoever did this, honestly, hey, take your brain, put it in a museum, and study it for how dumb you are.
Sue Bird's words weren't just praise, they were breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs leading straight to Los Angeles 2028. The message was loud and clear. Caitlin Clark isn't just a rising star, she's part of the plan. A plan built for gold medals and global domination. Sue isn't just managing Team USA, she's rebuilding it with purpose and vision. And that vision? It has Caitlin Clark front and center.
Good to see her back in action. The Fever, that's their second preseason game. They got a lot of talent. It's like everybody. It's about piecing it together. Now, where they have a leg up on, a team like Dallas, where we say starting from scratch, is they have a lot of vets. So you're bringing in DeWanna Bonner and Natasha Howard. I think Sophie Cunningham has already made her presence felt. So it'll be interesting to see how they move along.
Sue's endorsement didn't just land, it exploded. Social media lit up with reactions from fans, athletes, and broadcasters alike. People who were lukewarm or even skeptical about Caitlin Clark's rise are now facing a new reality. She's not a passing trend. She's not just hype. She's the future. And Sue Bird just made that official with a MIC drop heard around the basketball world.
Kelsey Mitchell's balling, Caitlin continuing to impress, and she's going to break records nonstop for the next couple years. Yeah. It's just going to be a constant record break.
It also didn't go unnoticed that while some voices in the WNBA establishment continue to downplay or criticize Caitlin Clark's meteoric rise, Sue Bird chose a different path, the high road, and arguably the right road. In a league where not everyone seems ready to embrace the new era, Sue's decision to lean into Clark's talent rather than push back against it is what true leadership looks like.
So that takes us to Indiana, which I think everyone agrees right now has gone from, a team that made the playoffs last year, lost in the first round. They were building all these young pieces, of course, Caitlin Clark, to now an immediate contender with all the moves that they've made.
And that's the true power of Sue Bird's message. It wasn't just about Caitlin Clark's shooting range or her marketability. It was something deeper, a recognition that the game is evolving and that the next chapter belongs to players like Caitlin. Sue didn't just praise Clark, she sent a signal. That USA basketball and the WNBA will be stronger if they embrace this new era, not resist it. She didn't just validate Caitlin, she changed the tone. From skepticism to celebration. From gatekeeping to growth. In short, Sue Bird didn't just back Caitlin Clark, she opened the door to a future where talent, not politics, leads the way. So if you're still unsure whether Caitlin Clark belongs on the biggest stage in the world, you might want to listen to the most decorated woman to ever play the game.